I always carry in my makeup bag my Rare Beauty blush, as well as it's raining. What's up YouTube? I'm Charmaine Jamil, and I'm so excited to welcome you to my channel where I serve up outfits, meals, and everyday moments with you. I recently revisited one of my favorite videos, What's in My Bag, on YouTube and Pinterest. Ever since I scored my vintage Celine mini luggage. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I like it. I like this a lot. I've carried it everywhere, so I decided to shoot my own What's in My Bag video. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed the peek inside. What's in my bag, Celine mini luggage edition. So as you know, I purchased this bag off of the Vestiaire Collective a couple of weeks ago, and I have actually really been loving this bag. I haven't been using it as a purse, but more of just a catch-all bag for all of kind of like my whatnots. So let's see what's in my bag. So of course, first up is my cosmetic case where I kind of keep all of my essential makeup in there. Now, one thing about my makeup bag, it's not something that I keep all of my makeup, because I'm like one of those people that like to do my makeup at home, and then I carry just what I need to touch up my makeup in my cosmetic bag. So essentially, I like to have my Rare Beauty blush, and I have my Miss Dior hand cream. I never go anywhere without my Holy Grail Fenty Beauty lipstick, and this is HBIC, which is the one that I have on. And essentially, as far as my reds for Fenty Beauty, I go between the HBIC or the MVP. I just have this Sephora mascara. I'm not really big on, I have to have this brand of makeup, but just once I find one that I really like, that is very reliable, I just kind of go with it. The only thing that I'm really particular about is my lipsticks, my red lipstick. So of course I have my Fenty, but my Old Faithful is the MAC Ruby Woo. So between MAC Ruby Woo, Fenty HBIC, or MVP, those are kind of my go-tos as far as lipsticks are concerned. As far as my concealer, under eye concealer, I stick with MAC. And I absolutely love e.l.f.'s Brow Laminating Gel. And since I've gone back to a relaxer, I like to kind of keep a comb in my cosmetic bag. This is my favorite one just to kind of keep. And I got this one from the Dr. Barbara Sturm Advent Calendar 2 years ago. And it is absolutely one of my favorite combs to keep. And then I keep a little mini MAC mirror. So that's my makeup bag. Another thing that I like to keep is my AirPods. Just if I want to, like listen to music, want to kind of listen to a book and I'm in a public area, I always have those available on me. I call these my keep all bags, and I essentially got these as a free gift from Victoria's Secret when I bought, as a matter of fact, a bunch of these bodysuits. And I just kind of keep little whatnots in these bags. So in this one, I, keep like my extra sanitary pads and tampons, those type of things. I keep an eyebrow razor with me just in case I need a little touch up around my eyebrows, or even, my little lip there. My cousin recently got married, and the party favor was these little battery powered fans. And the funny thing is, I've been meaning to buy one of these because I always see everyone with them, just to kind of keep, especially ladies, to keep them cool. So when I saw that this was the wedding favor, I was like, score. That is a really good gift to give out at a wedding. So all you brides to be, consider that. That's something that guests will actually use when they leave. I like to just keep like little mints, peppermints. I actually have gum, that type of thing, just to kind of keep there. In my other little whatnot bag, I love to keep sanitary things. So I have my new pack of antibacterial wipes, just in case you need to wipe down a surface on an airplane or anywhere else, or you're just kind of like in one of those situations where you're not able to get to like soap and water. These come in clutch. I always like to keep just some band-aids just in case. I'm like one of those people, if I wear like my loafers or something like that and the back of the heel starts scratching on my skin, I pop these babies out really, really fast. Always keep some hand sanitizer. And I keep a little bottle of just like ibuprofen or Tylenol just in case. And the funny thing is, I have like this little mini sewing kit. Now the funny thing is, I really don't know how to sew, but I do like the fact that there are like safety pins, those type of things that you just, you know, like you never know if you need it. So I keep that in there, like to keep just like a nail file and clipper. I'm like one of those people that get really irritated if I'm somewhere and I have like a nail or my fingernails just kind of like, you know, snag on something. I'm one of those people that need to fix it right then and there. So I always keep a nail file and nail clippers on hand. I make sure to always have my battery pack for my phone so that it doesn't go dead. One thing that my late grandfather always taught me, he says, you always keep a pen on you. So I just always keep a writing pen on me, because one thing about it is, if you ever asked to borrow his ink pen, you couldn't go very far with it. You had to sign whatever it is you needed in front of him, and you had to hand it back to him. He didn't play about his ink pen. So I just always pick that up from him. I keep my card case with me. I'm not really one of those people like that carry a wallet. So I just always have a card case where I might have, you know, like my debit cards, my credit card, and just like maybe a couple of bucks and some change. I don't really carry cash on me like that, but you just never know. So I always just at least have like $10 worth of cash on me. And because I keep this as like my catch-all bag, I actually have a organizer in my handbag here that you can see, and I just like to kind of keep my like camera tripods, those little small tripods, like when I'm out filming, my gimbal, that whole kind of thing, when I have like my lights for all of my social media footage. So I use my organizer for that purpose. I'm also one of those people that still like to carry around face mask. I still wear a face mask on an airplane. You just kind of never know. And then also, like my primary care doctor's office, they still require you to wear a face mask before you can even go and sit in their waiting room. So I just always keep some face mask with me. Now, the funny thing is, where most people like to carry a water bottle with them, I end up carrying an actual can of LaCroix flavored water, sparkling water with me, just because I don't drink sodas. And what I've noticed is that to get some type of sparkling water or bottled water, you're at least going to pay $5, especially like out in the city. So I just always just bring my own can and, you know, drink it. But that is essentially what's in my bag, just so you can kind of get to know me a little bit better. But I thought this would be a fun video just to kind of give you an update on how I'm using my bag. Absolutely love it. Still sometimes carry like a crossbody and then have all of my other essential things like my cell phone in my handbag, but that is what's in my bag. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I really hope that you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.